Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 56 and in today's episode... yeah, it is 56. Anyways, in today's episode we are carrying on the one-make races for Toyota, and our next race is the Starlet meeting. For that, of course, we need a Toyota Starlet, and luckily for us, Toyota have just the thing for us. They have the Starlet Galanza next to the Prius, which is in this game. It comes in purplish, blue, metallic, Micra. Sure, why not? I'll have that. So yeah, let's buy it because, of course, the Starlet Galanza is for when you want a Nissan Micra, but it isn't JDM enough for you. And the Starlet Galanza clearly is JDM enough. Anyways, I'm going to go and upgrade this thing, and I will see you in a second. Okay, so there we go, that is our Toyota Starlet tuned up. It's running around the same power as the Mitsubishi Mirage was, so let's get into the race. There is only one race for today, it's for normal style vehicles, and as always, it's on a random course. Let's get into it. Okay, so the one-make race for the Starlet meeting heads to the high-speed ring. So let's see what sort of competition we're going to be going against. What other Starlets are here? So we have an 83, which is notoriously good in the 80s sports car cup, and we have some of those really weird looking models. Not sure what they are. I believe they're 87s or something. They kind of remind me of Micra Super Turbos, just much less cool. Just like the Toyota Starlet, it reminds me of the Nissan Micra quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie, this vehicle reminds me exactly of a Nissan Micra, especially from the back. It looks so similar. I have seen a couple of these on English roads. Obviously, I don't believe we ever got the Galanza. I've seen an well, actually, I don't know. There is a Starlet dressed up like a Galanza around here. I'm not sure if it's an actual Galanza or Galanza or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if it's a real one or not. What I do know is it's 3 doors and it looks kind of the same, except, like, I would be convinced. The only problem is the guy's stuck loads of "dude, bro, JDM" stickers all over it, which makes me assume it's just a standard model which has sort of been dressed up a bit. But I've seen a couple of just normal Starlets. Again, in real life they look basically like Micras, but just like only really different in a few places. And from what I've been told by Richard Hammond, they were legendarily crap, apparently. Like, they just weren't particularly great. I mean, Toyota eventually scrapped the Starlet in favour of the Yaris, which became a lot more popular here in Europe. Not quite sure how the car did in Japan. I assume the Starlet was pretty decent in Japan. But for whatever reason over here, it just didn't take off because it was, again, it was kind of like a Nissan Micra, but just a bit less recognisable. And assumingly a bit less supported, and I would assume a bit more expensive as well, although I wouldn't be quite sure. Anyways, in case you're wondering how the Starlet handles, you can't really tell how a car handles, to be honest with you, on high-speed ring. It does feel very, very oversteery though, which is a little bit strange for a front-wheel drive hot hatch, but there you go, apparently that's how this particular one handles. And of course, as you can see, oh yeah, it was an 87, and yeah, they didn't come last. So apparently no one else bought the Galanza V. Apparently they all bought the 96, which looks exactly the bleeding same. Anyways, that is it for that race. We get a mighty 3,000 credits. Wow. And yeah, I'll see you in a second. So there you go, as you can see, that is the Starlet meeting completed. In the next episode we are going to be going after the MR2 Spider trophy, so join me for that. Anyways friends, as always I want to thank you all very much for watching. Mine has been the Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.